Greetings, good citizens. This is Laz. This is the Fortress. Yeah, so you want to stop shop of all things horror. And I know, once again, my topic isn't exactly horror, but I did just get a Wakanda Forever. Figured I'd give you guys my thoughts on it. My thoughts on it are, one, it's way too damn long. It's like almost 3 hours, and I'm not sure why every single superhero movie, especially Marvel movies, have to be like friggin' almost 3 hours long, because this one didn't need to be. It could have been cut a few places and made it tighter and leaner. The plot is basically, what all the trailers have been saying to a degree. T'Challa's dead. He has passed on, and Queen Mother Ramonda is trying to keep the kingdom together, trying to keep outsiders from taking vibranium. Then the not Atlanteans show up, and not Namor. I'm calling him not Namor because, sorry, I'm a comic book guy. This dude's not Namor. They show up, wackiness ensues. The Wakandans and the not Atlanteans do battle. A new Black Panther shows up, and things get a little violent and dicey. That's as vague as I'm going to be, because I don't want to spoil anything if anyone wants to see it. If you're a Marvel fan, you might dig this. I don't know. I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm not a giant Marvel fan, but fans of the MCU, I'm sure will jump into this and enjoy it. And so, to me, it wasn't a bad movie. It was just kind of a slog to get through, just because it's 3 hours long. And I was lied to. I read from a critic, an online critic whose opinion I respect. I won't say who it is, but they said that there was no jokiness bits and there's no comedic bits in this movie, and that was a damn lie. Now, granted, this movie isn't as full of what I call the Guardians of the Galaxy disease, where you need a joke every freaking 5 minutes. It's not as full of those, but it's in there, and it's in there. It gets to a point where I'm like, ugh. Like they somehow made Riri Williams more annoying than she is in the comics, which that's a damn feat. And I don't know, like there's stuff in there I'm like, ugh, really? Like, stuff is inconsistent, like how powerful the not Atlanteans are. They say one thing, then all of a sudden things start happening, and all of a sudden this happens, and they literally they're like the demons in Supernatural. They start off big, strong, whatever, and then if you've seen Supernatural, you know where I'm going with this. I don't know. So again, my opinion of this is, like, it was competently made, but it does feel like it was made off the back of Chadwick Boseman. It felt like it was meant to be a goodbye note, and there's, in the beginning and the end, it nails. Everything else is kind of like this, kind of over sentimental to a degree. I don't know. It just felt like they were using his back as a springboard, but more of a springboard that they built the movie upon his back, and I didn't quite care for that. Now, your main cast, Angela Bassett as Ramonda is amazing as always. And you have the rest of them. Please forgive me, I don't know anyone's names. I just know Angela Bassett because she's the name from my childhood. But Okoye is badass as always. I think it's Nakia. I think that's her name. She's really good in this. Shuri is not as insufferable as she was in the first one, but she's still kind of annoying. But she actually has a reason to be this time. And the guy who plays the big, I'll call him the Ape King, like the gorilla tribe, I really like him. I really like M'Baku. So I dug him as always. And of course, Martin Freeman, who I always enjoy him in these movies. Or any Marvel movie, I always think he's fun. So that is my opinion, not my critique. Well, a little bit of a critique, but spoiler-free opinion here. It's like, it's competently made. There's a couple of really cool action sequences. And that's about it, really. Like, there's no, ooh, there's none of that. There's no like big thing. There was no, oh, this is dope. Like the guy who plays not Namor. I don't know his real name, but he was good for what he was. He just wasn't Namor. I still don't know why the hell they felt like, oh, we need to change Namor. He can't be from Atlantis. And I'm like, that's who he is. And especially the people who always say, characters, the skin color of a character doesn't matter because it's interchangeable, whatever. And I'm like, this time, like, no, he's Namor, Prince of Atlantis. That's in his title. That's what he is. And I know Atlantis is a fictional whatever, but so is Wakanda. So I still think, why mess with him? I mean, making him Aztec was kind of interesting to me, but I'm just like, why is making him why make him from Atlantis? Make him Greek, which is basically, I think, about where Atlantis supposedly is underwater. But that's like really my biggest complaint. Really, it's just I don't know why they changed him. The guy did a good job, so I'm not knocking him. I just don't understand the change. I don't, especially in this case, I don't see the point at all. But again, if you're interested in seeing it, give it a shot. I think there's a better. I think it'd be better if you just waited till it's on Disney Plus or streaming, because I don't know. To me, I mean, I saw it for free because of my Cinemark pass, but yeah, I don't think it's worth the 13, 14, 15, 18, 20 bucks, however much a ticket is nowadays. So that's just me. I would say wait for it to go streaming, like on Disney Plus or whatever platforms, or, other means. Yar. So that is it. Till next time, citizens. Peace be with you. Live long and prosper. Catch you on the flip side.